Hey there, y'all. Well, welcome to the channel. My name is Jake. I'm reporting from Flint, Michigan. So I just had a visit with one of my family members, and needless to say, they're hardcore Democrats, and that's all fine and everything. It's just that I used to be a Democrat. When I was younger, I was raised Democratic, and it's because we came from a shop family, with big ties to the union and all that, and going through school and everything, and when you're younger, and especially here in Michigan, the schools are all left-leaning institutions. I just, I can't stand seeing somebody that I love, a family member, that has been lied to and they believe the lies. I just can't, I can't help but try to educate them. Like I said, I grew up Democratic. I liked Clinton, not knowing what he really stood for. And at the time when Clinton was in office, our economy was great. And that was because I know now of the Reagan wave that we rode all the way up until 2008. Now, I graduated, let's see here. Yeah, I graduated. And then September 11th happened. And that's when my eyes opened, because it was, as soon as that happened, I just was like, what the fuck, man? Two planes, they both went into the trade towers and World Trade Center, and they both came down, and Building 7 came down, and I was like, what the fuck's going on now? As soon as it happened, I questioned it. And that's when I started questioning things. And I was always more of a libertarian leaning, even though I was Democratic. I voted Democratic, or wanted to vote Democratic, because my family did. I was just kind of, okay, kind of going along with the scenario. And believing the lies, I wasn't really believing the lies. I mean, most of them I was, but a lot of them I wasn't, I was always questioning authority. And so anyway, needless to say, I questioned 9/11, and that really, really opened my eyes, because I really started learning about some stuff. And I watched Loose Change, the movie, and it really started opening my eyes, and I was like, oh my God, And I can remember one of my teachers, very good teacher, I will say this, he was a very good teacher, but he was pushing his agenda on the class, and it was the Islamic agenda. And I couldn't read the books he wanted me to read because I didn't find them interesting. So he kind of scanned my brain, this and that, and he said, read this, and it was John Saul's The Creature, and I loved it. Needless to say, he was pushing the Islamic religion of peace on everybody. We all know this is not a religion of peace. Anybody who thinks it is a fucking moron. So anyway, I was questioning everything, and that teacher and all that stuff that happened when I was younger led me to realize just recently how long these people have been pushing and pushing and pushing their agenda and lying to us and controlling the media, and calling people conspiracy theorists because they believed in something other than the mainstream narrative. And this, the agenda pushing left has completely decimated the thoughts and brains of these people in this country. And, you know, I just had the meeting with one of my relatives who is a Democrat, and they're being lied to, and I can't stand it. I can't fucking stand it. You know, I told her, I was like, hey, you know, you should watch Dinesh D'Souza's Hillary's America. And so hopefully she will, you know. First thing she said when she walked in is, oh, it looks like your man made it. Trump, you know. And yeah, he did make it. And I'm really, really glad he made it. Because if he didn't make it in there, we for sure were going to war with Russia. We would have pushed more jobs overseas. We would have diminished production down to who knows how low. We would have inflated the dollar even more and put more people on welfare. Kept bringing in Islamic terrorists to the country. Kept on bringing in drugs across the border in Mexico. As long as you know, with the illegal migrants and illegal immigrants and this and that. And that's just a list of things. That's 7. There's plenty more. You know, the TPP, Trans-Pacific Partnership. This war on freedom of speech right now it's killing me, man. It's you know, I haven't put a video out in a couple days, and I really need to get doing it more. Because there's a lot of things on my mind and on my heart the way heavy because of the way this country is moving, or was moving. Still is moving. There's still a lot of momentum. We need to slow down the train. And so the whole fake news narrative, it's a bunch of shit. You know, she said something about, I believe Russia had something to do with the election. I said, are you kidding me? I said, oh my God. I looked at her, and I'm like in complete awe and shock that she said this. Now, I need to, this is where I was trying to educate her. I'm like, you know, I was like, where are you getting your news from? She's like, the television. Excuse me. I'm really, really against any television news, unless it's local. Or newspapers, or, you know, local things are pretty good sometimes, but they're still controlled by ABC, NBC, MSNBC, AOL, even Fox News. The only 2 people on there now, Hannity and another guy, are okay. And it's not the right-wing narrative that I like, it's the truth narrative that I like. You know, when she said that she believes that Russia had something to do with it, I was completely shocked. I couldn't believe she actually said that. And I can't. That's where this is where I said I can't stand seeing somebody that I love in my family being lied to and believing it. You know, and she said, "Oh, I'm a hardcore Democrat and this and that because of the shops and blah 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 blah." So I tried to explain to her that the word Democrat, not to be confused with democratic principles, Democrat itself, the word was used to confuse people into thinking that it meant being democratic, that it meant majority wins, that we vote on something to get results. The word Democrat was introduced by communists and socialists to fool the minds of others, just like the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Democratic Republic of Korea, the Democratic Republic. These are words of communist countries, but for some reason the word Democrat is in the title of that country. So you do the deciphering. Anyway, a republic is what we are. And a republic, they vote. It's a constitutional republic. They vote and have freedoms and basic rights that were God given to us and can't be taken away from us. So, I'm trying to explain this to her, that she's been lied to about the Democratic Party, because they're not democratic. They are socialists. They're progressive socialists. And I just, that's what they're, the progressive socialists or the progressive Democrats. It's that Stalin forward thinking, move forward, together we can, collectivism. It's not who we are. We're Americans. We believe in free property, freedom of speech, the right to bear arms, freedom of association. It's the basic rights and freedoms a person is born with that was granted to us by the Constitution. Granted to us by God, but given to us by the Constitution, which was written by our forefathers who bled for that piece of paper and died to guarantee our freedoms. Anyway, I hope this did a little bit of enlightening to people. It's got my feelings of sadness, not sadness, it was anger off my chest to see, like I said, somebody that I love being lied to. Anyway, Jake, signing off in Flint, Michigan. You guys have a blessed and Merry Christmas. God bless you.